Potty training. So whether you've rescued a dog, you have a brand new puppy, or maybe your current dog just decided they don't want to go in the house anymore, this is how you combat that. So it's a very simple fix. It doesn't mean it's easy, but it is very simple. If your dog is free roaming right now, like that little dude, I don't have a leash or anything on him, he's just hanging out, but you're over here talking to the camera, and then you turn around, you're like, I just took you outside. Why did you just go? It's not your dog's fault, it's yours. Can't let your dogs free roam while you're potty training, just while you're potty training. So if it sucks, this is what you do. The first thing you have to do is crate train your dog. You have to. That eliminates a huge part of the problem. If you're leaving the house and your dog is left alone to make their own decisions and you can't figure out why they're not using the doggy door, they don't understand, they don't have any feedback, they just don't know. So you've got to crate train your dog, and you got to make it a crate that's big enough for them to stand up, turn around, lay down and relax. If it's bigger than that and they have plenty of room, a lot of times they will go in their crate. Most dogs aren't going to go in the place that they sleep. So if you make it big enough and you don't leave them in there for hours on end, it's temporary. You just leave them in there when you can't give them feedback. So when it's time for your dog to come out of the crate, this is what it looks like. When it's time to get your dog out of the crate to take them to go potty, I don't open the door and just let them go for it. There's the option, everything matters. So there's a possibility that from here to the door, they could have an accident. So I'm going to put his Herm Sprenger Prong Collar and his leash on him. If your dog needs to go quickly, this is morning and you know they gotta go and you don't have time to do this, just use a slip lead. No big deal. Just stick a slip lead on your dog, pop that on him, run him outside. Okay, you've got your leash and collar on your dog, you brought them outside, maybe you have a backyard, so you're just gonna drop the leash. As soon as they go to the bathroom, you got your little thing of treats, high value, you reward them right away. Give them payment, let them know this is exactly what I'm looking for. You don't always give them treats when they go, this is just in the beginning. That's the easy part. We all know how to do that. The part everybody's struggling with is what happens when I bring them out here, I know they have to go, they didn't go, now we go back in the house and they go in the house. Now what do I do? Okay, here's the important part. We just took our dog outside. They didn't go to the bathroom. Now we're back inside. I'm not going to take this off and just let them hang out in the house and say, okay, well, maybe they just didn't have to go. I know my dog needed to go. They just didn't go. So I take this leash and collar off and they go back in the crate. Not forever, and this isn't punishment. I'm not mad. This is the part where it becomes a little tedious and you gotta train. So all I'm gonna do is take this off, put them right back in the crate. Good job. I'm gonna wait about 10 or 20 minutes. I'm gonna put the leash and collar back on my dog and I'm gonna go through the same process. They will go the second or maybe third time that you do that, but that's a part nobody wants to do because if you don't have a backyard, it's time consuming. Even if you have a backyard, it's time consuming. So what does that mean? My dog always has to stay in a crate until they have to go to the bathroom? My dog lives in a crate? No, that's not how this works. This is the process. Okay, you've done the whole crating song and dance a couple of times. It was super annoying and tedious, but you did it. Your dog went outside, you praised them, you gave them their treat, awesome, everything's good. Now you're back in the house, you've got some stuff to do, it's the end of the evening. How do you make sure that your dog doesn't just go anywhere in the house? You've got to limit the amount of rooms that they have access to. Your dog does not need to free roam your whole entire house. I teach every single client the place command. Every dog should know that. That's huge. That is such a lifesaver. He will hang out on his place bed while I go over here in the kitchen and make dinner. If he's not potty trained, I've got eyes on him. If your dog doesn't know the place command or you're still working on that, this is the next best. Okay, so your dog doesn't know the place command yet, but you are gonna train it. You are gonna teach your dog how to do it because it's gonna make everybody's life that much better. It's not time to take your dog for a walk. You just got off work. What do you do to make sure that you have eyes on your dog because you don't wanna put them back in the crate right now? I have a little bed right here by my dining room table. I let the dog know that that's their bed. They can hang out there. I'm just gonna take my leash, loop it through the handle, and that's what it looks like. Okay, you guys, that's it. Pretty simple. The whole point to all of this is you have to have eyes on your dog. If you want a better dog, you have to be a better you. If this video was helpful for you, please like it, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell. If there's something that you need help with and you're not seeing it on this channel, drop a comment in the comment section. I will do a video on it.